Fast doesn't work for me anymore. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Grace. On this channel, I talk about things like personal growth, slow living, small business, and life in general. Today, I'm going to be talking about something that's been slowly reshaping how I live. It's the idea of living more slowly, choosing a softer, slower pace, and living more intentionally. Why fast doesn't work for me anymore? For a long time, like many of us, I kept up with the pace of the world. There was this constant pressure to do more, achieve more, be more, to hustle, to stay productive, and tick things off a list. In today's hustle culture, there's this constant requirement that emphasizes relentless effort and striving for professional or work success. It's often at the expense of personal life and well-being. It's a culture where busyness is seen as a badge of honor and where overworking is encouraged or even expected. For a long while, when I was younger and full of energy, this hustle culture was okay for me. But as I got much older, it began to wear me down. Everything felt rushed, including the things I actually cared about. I noticed I wasn't really present for myself in my own life. I was doing a lot, but I didn't feel deeply connected to most of it. It was when I was in my late 50s that something in me started whispering, this pace isn't for you anymore. It's time to slow down. What a slower, softer pace looks like for me now. Now, when I say I'm choosing a slower pace, it doesn't mean I'm doing nothing. It just means that I'm being more intentional about how I spend my time and energy. I've transitioned from a career in accounting and finance to owning my own business and becoming an entrepreneur. I've chosen to use my creative thinking to create a lifestyle of freedom that I want to live. Freedom from the constraints of a 9 to 5 job, not being told what to do or being micromanaged. Free to come and go as I please, being able to take breaks, holidays, etc., and not having to wait for permission from someone else. Freedom to make informed decisions and run my business the way I choose. It means I take breaks without guilt. It means I pay attention to how I'm feeling. It means I let go of the need to constantly prove myself. A slower life isn't a smaller life, it's a more meaningful one. Having quiet mornings without having to rush, working on my handmade business in a more mindful way, taking walks without needing to have a destination, drinking tea and letting my thoughts catch up with me, saying no more often so that I can say yes to what really matters to me. So, what does living intentionally really mean to me? Intentional living isn't about being perfect or having everything figured out. It's about paying attention to the things that I want or need. It's about asking myself, why am I doing this? Does this align with what I truly value? Am I doing this because it matters to me or just because I feel that I should? For me, living intentionally has meant slowing down enough to hear myself, to reconnect with what I want, instead of being swept up in what the world wants from me. How this slower, softer pace has helped me. Choosing this slower, softer pace has helped me in so many quiet but powerful ways. It's helped me to accept that growth doesn't always have to be noisy, loud, fast, or dramatic. I no longer feel the same urgency to fill every minute with noise or fast motion. I have more time to take care of my physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. It's helped me to be kinder to myself. I feel less anxious. I feel more grounded. I feel more in touch with my creativity and my inner voice. It's given me time to appreciate the small things in life, like the slow rhythm of a quiet morning without the need to rush anywhere. Joy doesn't only come from big milestones, it also comes from fleeting, often overlooked, everyday moments. Even simple moments can feel grounding when I have space to just relax and breathe. Like being in the garden, feeling the warmth of the sun and letting myself enjoy the calm without needing to rush or achieve anything. Taking the laundry off the clothesline, folding, then gently placing each piece into the basket to bring inside, or simply watering the plants. Just moving slowly and mindfully through the garden can feel grounding when there's space to slow down and truly notice every moment and the beauty of nature. In a world of chaos, my slower, quieter pace of life is a kind of sanctuary, a place where I can return to myself without pressure or pretense. Challenges along the way. Now, I'll be honest, slowing down isn't always easy, especially in a world that glorifies speed and productivity. Sometimes I doubt myself. I wonder if I'm doing enough. I wonder if I'm being left behind and if people will understand this choice. But every time I've tried rushing back into the fast lane, I've felt that old familiar drain. And then I remind myself, it's okay to move at a pace that suits me. It's okay to define my success differently. In my quieter, slower space, I have the time to indulge in simply feeling, healing, and reflecting, and just being who I am. It's a slower rhythm, yes, but it's one that feels more aligned with who I am becoming. An invitation to you. If you've been feeling exhausted by the pace of life, or if something in you is longing for quiet, for space, for meaning, maybe this is your invitation or inspiration. You don't have to make huge changes overnight. Sometimes it starts with one small decision. You may also be like me and feel that you deserve a life that feels gentle, grounded, and real. Are you choosing a slower path or thinking about it? If so, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Thank you for being here with me today. And if you enjoyed today's reflection, please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.